Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Clockwork Empires, which has recently reached its beta stage, as the developers figured that with all the features and such in the game at this point, and as polished as it is, it's no longer really as much of an alpha game, so they are kicking it up a notch and bringing it into the beta stages. What we will see further on over time, well, we'll have to wait and see. They have more recently added the ability to power buildings, so as to speed up certain processes, like the power saw requires power to be hooked up to the building, which then allows that to be used to very quickly produce planks, which would be really, really useful. Now, anyway, I've already created a new world. Let's go ahead and do a new game. So we have a variety of dots now around the map to decide our starting location. Boreal forest, freshwater lake, ocean. We got rich in different minerals. What's over here? Steppes, boreal forest. Alpine as well over here. There's a variety of places we can go with. Let's go with this one right here. Why not? Or what do we have here? Tropical forests. Rumors of fish people. There's always rumors of fish people. So overall, it doesn't really seem like there's too much variation with these except for what's there. Like if I went to a steppes, there'd be very, very little wood, which could very easily screw me over though, unless there was an alternative way, such as maybe ability to make, some kind of brick that I could then build my buildings out of. Anywho, other than that, we have the usual starts. Now, typically with all of these, I would usually go with the instant colony. The instant colony is my favorite. It's the one I pick all the time because you get abundance of basic building materials in a day's worth of food. You have other ones, or best and brightest, 5 skilled overseers, an NCO and a laborer, as well as a few basic materials and 2 days worth of food. This is actually a pretty good one. You get some basic materials, you get some really skilled guys, rather than just 5 overseers. But I think, and I'm actually tempted to do that one, but I think I'm going to try something a little bit more ballsy, as it were. I'm going to go for the Dauntless Dare. Are you not a colonial bureaucrat? What need have you of supplies? Bring nothing and show them how it's truly done. So we're literally starting with nothing. No food, no materials, just a couple overseers, an NCO, and a laborer. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm probably screwed, but let's freaking try it out. It's like we're all going to die. But we will try. We will try not to die, even though we will. I suppose it depends what we have around our surroundings. We can easily start off with a really, really good start, or a really bad one, just depending on where we embark. So we'll see how it turns out. Eventually. Maybe. Cough. Oh, I love how everyone looks so happy that they're here. Welcome to the frontier. Your travels have seen you bullishly plowing through the bureaucracy, and you will make for an excellent memoir one day. Yes, memoir. Yes, lovely. Anywho, the laborers are here, and now we have to die. Ooh, what the... Oh, you have a question mark, madame. That intrigues me. Witnessed poetry reading. Oh, lovely. Alright, so... all in all, not too bad. Though the music is way too freaking low. Ah, we got some Arnox. Or not Arnox. Beetles. So I can hunt them. I'm not seeing any fruit around here, though. So we may have to survive solely on the bugs. Or at least be chopped down. Where's my NCO here? Work crews? You are to hunt, sir. At least we can get some basic bit of food from hunting him. There you go, man. Take him down for me. Let me cancel this job. Excellent. Get him! So they're going to chop that down. Let me get a couple of jobs going here, though. I definitely need them to mine some stone, because we're going to need that to be able to build. Everyone else can forage all this crap. That'll work as a basic food source. What do we have here? Green bamboo. Fast-growing source of timber. Excellent. So we got a bit of food now. So we got some an ore of zinc over there. Just crushing all the bugs. Let's order them to butcher that guy up. So we're going to need to get a farm planted pretty quickly here. Ooh, a tea field. So they've definitely made it so that each biome has a specific set of plants that you can get in it. And they said that before, but they didn't really have very much of that. And I like that we actually have a freaking mini-map now. Like, holy shit. For how long? For how freaking long have we had this giant giant square here in the top right corner, and yet it didn't actually function as a mini-map? Holy crap. So we can produce sugar, we can produce chili peppers. It's a good stopgap, but a poor fruit crop. Foreign plant which produces very fine leaves for brewing tea, common cash crop in the colonies. So we'll be planting some peppers as the only thing we're really going to be able to eat out here for a while. I'll get them over here. We could probably produce other crops if we researched it, but right now we don't have the capability to do so. So let me actually set up someone to work in here. Do we have anybody that is even relatively skilled at that? Best skill, naturalism, ceramics, smithing, farming. This guy, Valentine. Oh yeah, it actually even shows it too. That's actually kind of cool. Interesting. They've definitely made some great improvements. I'm quite happy with that. Let's see. Let's have one of you guys work on that. And let me give him the unassigned worker. Alright. So they're doing the best they can here. Let's see if I get a basic carpentry workshop established. Huh. This is definitely not going to be easy, is it? Because the terrain around here is very unsteady, so we won't be able to do too much unless we flatten it out. There we go. So we got a lot of jobs here right now that these guys have to do. Oh, and it bites the dust. It also drives me a little nuts that... Let me zoom around here. We kill a gigantic freaking beetle and we get two little pieces of steak from it? Really? Look at the size of these things. And that only gives me 2 steaks? What the hell? Oh, here we go. Forage. We can get some coconuts, apparently. Sweet. That'll help give us a bit of food to last. Oh, crop damage? Really? Oh, you damnable little bug bastards. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, so she's actually harvesting this. So we got bushels of white cap fungus. Colonists will be unhappy if they are forced to eat this. Well, we don't have much choice now, do we? We literally started with nothing here. Unfortunately, one option that I would like to see in the game, which still is not, would be an option to speed up the game. So a time acceleration button, but... unfortunately, that's not available to us right now, so yeah. Now, let me go ahead and see if I can create a stockpile. We'll put it over... yeah, we'll put it right here, I guess. There we go. We're leveling out this terrain. We'll have to build our town kind of around this a little bit. I'll get another terrain leveling area over here later on. For now, though, it'll have to do. Now, the main thing we're going to need soon is a carpenter shop, and I really want somebody to get to work on this first. So once she's done chopping down some trees here, which I should probably... let me pause this assignment right now. So that way, hopefully she'll get over here and do this. We also pause that assignment. Because I really need somebody to level out this terrain so we can build some proper buildings here. So we have our stakes. Another issue that I have with the game, for the most part, is hauling. This is something that's off and on a problem. Basically, the people like to go around, they'll pick up one item and then they'll haul it. But that's very inefficient, not to mention that most of the time they'll just leave everything laying around, even though there's a stockpile like right here, ready to accept the item. So it's like, come on people, get to work. Now part of the problem, the reason why she's slacking off right now is because it's getting close to nighttime now. So their actual work clock is probably getting punched here in a moment. Yeah, you can see their work shift ends at about dusk. And then it kind of tapers off from there. So they get a couple of hours worth of just chilling time, pretty much. But the funny thing is, excuse me, I tried tweaking that before, like their actual work schedules, but it really pisses them off to change their work schedule, which honestly, it shouldn't. Unless you're changing their work schedule, like, you know, every couple of minutes. Like, if you try and change their work schedule, like, 2 or 3 times a day, then yeah, that should piss them off. But there shouldn't be, you know, such massive consequences for trying to, you know, sort them out a bit. Such as making sure that the doctor is working during their off hours, so that when they get off work, go to the doctor to get healed, you know, he'll be there. But that's the issue I had before with trying to get them set up for that. Toggle building view, pause. Ugh. It's killing me that I can't speed this up any. But oh well. We got a couple of good blocks here, so we'll be able to get some buildings built in the morning, I hope. Workshops. Let's get the carpenter's workshop built here. I did want to get it closer, but we'll just get it established here, like right now. Go 5x6. So it'll take 6, what the hell, logs and 3 bricks. And that's just for that. That's not even to mention this guy. Right click to turn that around. We'll put the entrance just off to the right here. Actually, it's by 2, isn't it? So this can actually be... Let me cancel that. This can actually be a bit smaller than that. There we go. Something like this would be fine. So there's enough room to get in here to have 2 workshops, and then eventually we'd still have room to put a power saw in. If I put it like right here. For now though, we need this guy. I'll get 2 of those. I will eventually put a window on here for decoration to increase the work quality. Right now we don't need to, though. Alright, so they will get that done. Once they get this semi-flattened out, or I might even just build it off to the side here, we chop down this bamboo. We will be able to establish the kitchen. So the first 2 workshops you need, well, the main one you need to begin with is the carpenter. That's where you produce the planks and everything else to build the other buildings. At least a lot of the basics of it. Also the modules that go in the building, such as beds, cooking you know, what the hell, like, yeah, cooking tables and all that kind of stuff. So we will see about that in the morning, hopefully, as we slowly go along here. Cough. Alright. So you really kind of do need to plan out your buildings a lot ahead of time if you can. Just play the, you know, play the game first to start off with. Come up with a couple different building designs to get your, you know, perfectly efficient. Well, I wouldn't say perfectly efficient, but a generally efficient design, and then go with that for the most part. Just because if you build them too big, you're just wasting materials. Oh, geez, that disappeared. That's unfortunate. Okay. They're still there, they're just invisible for some reason. So that didn't destroy the girl leveling the terrain here did not destroy the modules. She just, for some reason, made them vanish. Awkward, but okay. Anyway, how we doing around here? Got all these coconuts and stuff, but we just need to haul all this stuff back. Again, that's one of my biggest peeves and problems with the game right now is centered around hauling and proper storage. I really wish there was either they picked up multiple items, like they could pick up a stack of 5 at a time and then go to the stockpile, or maybe speed up how fast they travel, because they walk slow. Whether they're carrying something or not, they walk really damn slow. So if you're waiting for them to haul something over, you know, it's going to take a freaking age for that to happen. Looks like she's almost done. And huzzah, we have our first building. And now she's trapped in here forever. So who do we have for a work crew? We have the ceramics. I'll put the smiths in here. Skill of carpentry is level 1, level 1, level 1. I would expect nothing more, because we're not going to have any smiths in here anytime soon. Ooh, here we go. We have sighted fish people. Deny they exist. Oh god, there they are. Intimidation of fish people. Drive them away. Allowing this behavior will discourage fish people from hanging around your colony. Might lead to conflict. Only give them trouble if they start it. Because frankly, I don't need to be getting into a fight with these guys. Thank you very much. Alright. Now there's a couple of advanced buildings you may wish to try and rush as well, if you can. Mainly you want to get the carpenter's shop built as soon as possible. Also, are you trapped in here? And you have a lot of... Looks like you have a romantic inclination. That's your current overall health. Hasn't slept for a day and is feeling irritable. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I could do. I think that might have actually bugged it out. Just go modules. Yeah, no, it did actually bug it out somehow. How the hell? That's awkward. I may have to make a note of that. If anybody wants to go build this, I would appreciate it. Let's take a look at our job assignments right now. No, there's nothing too crazy. That's our faction relations. So one of the buildings it's almost a good idea to build fairly early on if you can would be the bureaucracy. Let me see if I can open up the offices here. Barracks, naturalist office, mine, trade office, the foreign office. Here we go. Yes, you may want to build the foreign office fairly early on and get somebody working on that, because if you don't keep at least a decent relation with a lot of these guys, like, I was attacked by these ones before and they obliterated me. I had like two full military crews. I had a bit of reinforcements, and we just got completely annihilated. There was not a damn thing we could do to stop them. They were ridiculous. Alright, another day over. You can see how quickly the days go, too. When the characters don't operate in a very efficient manner, it becomes a little bit bothersome in that regard. How there's so many other things I would like them to finish up here, but then it's like, oh well, we're off the clock now, or oh, why didn't you haul all this stuff? Well, I guess we got a million other jobs. Maybe if they didn't have any more additional jobs in the list here, maybe they would actually go out and haul that stuff in. But even if they did, they would do it like one at a time, which just wastes, well, too much damn time. Or even if I could just, again, speed up time, that would be very, very welcome. And now I have to wait for the night to end. While they all go take a nap in the carpenter shop. Well, at least it's better than sleeping on the ground. Even though you're still technically sleeping on the ground. Ah, she can't even. Oh, so she walks through the wall. Ha! Of course she does. Of course she does. Low-class colonists arrived. Excellent. It's about time they arrived. Group of 2 lower-class workers have stumbled out of the woods. Unlike you, workers weren't given an airship to ride to the colony site and have spent the past few weeks stumbling through the underbrush and sleeping in the dirt. It seems not much worse for wear, luckily. So now I get to establish... Whoa! Suddenly, did we just get 2 or 4? They just popped out of nowhere. So the question mark, I believe, means that they have no jobs currently. So they're currently wandering around doing nothing. So let's go ahead and assign these guys if we can. I will assign one to her. And I gave the other one to who? I think I gave it to you. Is he dealing with this one? B Gold, yes. That is his. I thought so. I thought so. Alright. Now, I may even name these guys after people if they are so inclined. Though, do expect to die horribly, I should mention. So, other than the first 2 main workshops, which I can finally kind of build over here now, let's get this established immediately. This is going to be a bit larger, though. Let's go like that. So this one will require 8 planks and 4 stone. So until we are producing planks, we cannot get this damn thing built. Let's get a main door right there. I'll chuck a loading bay door in here. And the main thing we need for these kitchens is a whole lot of stone ovens. You can build... Let me go ahead and get a couple of these in here. You can put in something like, say, the workbench, which I will do anyway, just to give them another thing to work with. But for the most part, it's not that useful. And the little bastards are eating my crops. Freaking beetles. Oh. There's nothing under military orders. I still have to go through here. Select him. Tell him to rally his ass over here. If he wakes up. Damn lout. Ah! Okay, he finally got up. It's like, get them! Get them, you fool! Before they destroy all of our crops. Alright. He didn't find anything. Oh! I cannot even see what the hell he's shooting right now. I am assuming it was another one of the beetles, though. But yeah, those damn beetles, they will eat the hell out of our crops. They worried about the lack of militia. Well, I will do what the hell I can. I mean, there's literally, like, they complain about a lot of things really early on, and there's only so damn much we can do, really. We have what we need. They just actually had to build it, which they did here finally. Now that they have successfully managed to build this, I will select that workshop and have it produce planks. Let's have it produce... Well, we need 8 for that, so let's go 15. Alright. Let me unpause this task, as I do need them to continue chopping down trees now. Excellent. It's a shame none of my overseers are skilled at cooking, but hey, that's the way it is. So we at least have the first main building up. We're working on the second important building, which is the kitchen, so we can actually turn all these peppers into something a little bit more edible for them. Hopefully I can also rush a naturalist's office so that we can potentially research some additional crops. I could also go for a... I could also produce tea, eventually, and use that as a, what the hell? Sell it, basically, and buy food. That's what I'm going for. So I could sell the tea, buy some of the stuff I need. Let's get that enabled. But yeah, it absolutely just is killing me that they can't just go out and gather all this stuff up. We need a dedicated hauling job. I mean, I can tell them just to haul, but I really wish you guys could haul, and I'd totally give you that as a task. You're constructing a building, you're chopping trees, we just don't have any spare overseers I can work with. Damn it. Make additional planks. Okay. And let me actually get another stockpile out here as well. How do I want to build it, though? That's the question. Right there should do. Now, let's enable disable food and drink. Raw resources is fine. Manufactured is fine. Tools, weapons is fine. Alright, let's go. Have at her, lads. Yeah, somebody can do this, but they aren't at the moment. Hopefully we have enough of these ready to go. We did also get a little bit of coal from that as well. Now I could also toggle the building so we can remove the walls entirely. So now she can hopefully walk 2 feet over here. Place that down. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping she would do. How are we doing over here? Good, she's actually carrying more than one, which is what I want them to bloody do. But I think that's just to come over here. So they're still building these for some reason. Holy crap. Whoa there, controls. Whoa now. You don't need to move my camera along with what I'm moving. Thank you. Delete. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you pain in my ass. So, as you can see, the game is still most definitely not finished. The bugs are there. They are really annoying. Now we got a door just kind of hanging around here. They're basically building 4 workshops, one on top, 2 on top of the others here. But, oh, that's really annoying. They're wasting freaking logs right now for nothing. That irritates me a little bit. God damn it. Oh well, nothing I can do to stop them. They already did it. So we now have 4 workshops in here instead of 2. Lol. So, one other concern I'd usually have is the production of food. Not just with them actually picking the shit up and storing it properly, but with then processing it into something that we would actually want to eat. It seems like you almost at times just can't produce enough to feed the people. Like, even having 2 full... stretch. What is it? Cabbage fields. I couldn't supply enough food to... And, like, a full kitchen. Like, full squads on each of those and a full kitchen. I couldn't provide enough food for, like, 20 people. On a daily basis. They have made some great improvements, though, along those lines where they actually do level up properly. Now, if only we can actually get enough of these planks here so we can get that built. Got 2 planks there for 6, so we need another set of 2 planks, and then we'll be good to go. Once that's done, I could build them at least another small house or 2. Usually I would build a very large barracks and let them live in that, but I think I'll build a couple of small houses and just put like 4 beds in each. That way they'll be a little bit happier, and I can spread it out a bit more. But anyway, oh yes, and I forgot one other big change that they added in recently was the fact that your buildings can actually be attacked and destroyed now. Delete. Ah, screw it then. Just go back on the freaking buildings and be built. Ah, damn you bugs. So that's an interesting little thing. I'm gonna have to throw something on the forum or such for that. Aw, they're all upset. Let's take a look at you. Oh, she's morbid. Morbid obsession drives them to seek out death and decay. Normal people can find them hard to relate to. She has a rustic disposition. She is less likely to be made happy by owning things. Well, unless they're made of wood. Quality of life, hunger. Been tortured by lack of food and is mad with hunger. No strong opinion about her working conditions. Crowding, pleasantly sparse. The air is fresh and land ripe for taking. Safety, she feels protected by the sufficient colonial garrison. Slept on the floor in an empty building. The experience was rather dismal. Hey, it's better than sleeping on the ground. I would love to get you guys actual housing, but that's going to be a while. And now they're all going over here to pass out. So hopefully we can get rid of some jobs. And actually, I think I will leave this at here for now. And we'll just continue straight off afterwards. At which point we will probably... Well, we're going to hopefully get this damn kitchen built in the morning. We'll have to eliminate a couple of tasks that I've set up here, such as the one here to chop down this tree. Let me get rid of that right now, actually. Just because we need to limit them to what's important right now. Considering we started with nothing, we have to make sure that they are just focusing on what we need to live. And hopefully I can get, in the next episode here, I can get them at least 1 building to sleep in. You know, I won't be able to fit all of them. It'll only be able to fit about 4 of them. I might see if I can switch some work shifts around, maybe. But we'll have to see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. There's a second problem with switching work shifts. It seems like regardless if you give them a later shift or not, everybody falls asleep at the same time. So even if their work shift starts when everyone else is going to bed, they all seem to ignore that and go to bed at the same time. Kind of like they did right here, which is weird. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode here, where we will probably all die horribly. Let's pause that. Till then.